Walk me through exactly what's happened in the last 24 hours or so. Essentially what we saw is the president saying he thought that this drone attack may or may not have been a mistake. Was it a mistake?
It certainly was a mistake for the Iranians to do that, because I think it's caused them to be even more diplomatically isolated than they were after the Fujairah attacks. We've now had over a half dozen attacks that have been launched by the Iranian regime because they don't like the economic pressure that the United States has put into place. And that pressure has been helped very much by both the Emirates and Saudi.
But do you think it was an actual mistake? As in it wasn't ordered from the top down?
Well, the Iranian regime likes to keep it very opaque, and it's often the case that the left hand doesn't know what the right is doing. But we know you have to sort of judge Iran by what it does and not what it intends to do. So it was a mistake for them to do this. We're very happy with the pressure campaign that we've put in place because it is denying the regime tens of billions of dollars in revenue that they would otherwise spend destabilizing the Middle East.
And when you think about that maximum pressure campaign, when I spoke with the Secretary of State back in May, he said to me that there would be no miscalculations on the part of the United States. But given how quickly the president was to put those planes in the air and to have the forces ready to take action, then he drew back. That kind of miscalculation could lead us to war, though, couldn't it? How close were we?
Well, Iran, as they keep increasing the sort of the urgency of their threats and make them increasingly more imminent, it's important for us to have in place a force posture to defend ourselves. They did launch an unprovoked attack on an unmanned aerial drone. That drone is helping to improve surveillance in the region so that we can enhance freedom of navigation. So that's a very peaceful operation that we're trying to do. Iran has responded to our efforts to protect freedom of navigation with kinetic force. And the president has shown a lot of restraint while at the same time imposing a great deal of pressure. And that pressure and our foreign policy is the right course of action and enjoys very strong support here in the Emirates.